Did you know ancient Greeks loved pancakes too? Pancakes aren't just a modern breakfast delight. They have roots deep in history. The ancient Greeks enjoyed their version of pancakes, called taganites. These fluffy treats were often made from simple ingredients like flour, water, and olive oil, and they were typically enjoyed with honey or cheese. References to pancakes appear in Greek poetry, highlighting their popularity in everyday life. It's fascinating to think that while we enjoy pancakes on lazy Sunday mornings, people in ancient Greece were flipping them on their griddles thousands of years ago. This love for breakfast foods transcends time and cultures, showing us how food can connect generations. So next time you savor a delicious pancake, remember you're partaking in a tradition that goes back to the ancient world. Guess what really drives our understanding of planets? The Psyche mission, scheduled for launch in August 2022, is set to explore a fascinating target, the metallic asteroid Psyche. This asteroid is thought to be the leftover core of an ancient planet, and studying it could unlock the secrets of how planets formed billions of years ago. By analyzing Psyche's structure and composition, scientists hope to gain insights into the building blocks of planets and the processes that shaped our solar system. Imagine peering deep into the past and unraveling the mysteries of our cosmic neighborhood. This mission not only highlights the innovative spirit of space exploration, but also has the potential to revolutionize our knowledge of planetary science. As researchers gather data from Psyche, we might finally understand what makes up the heart of worlds like Earth. What will we discover together? You won't believe this about the letter E. For decades, the letter E represented a failing grade in schools until a curious change occurred in the 1930s. Educators grew concerned that students might misinterpret E as meaning excellent, creating confusion in the classroom. It seems odd now, but this fear led to a significant shift in grading practices. As a result, the letter F was introduced to signify failure, allowing a clearer distinction for students striving to achieve their best. This change has stuck around, and today the grading scale often consists of letters from A to F. Interestingly, the letter E still holds a spot in our educational lexicon, prompting questions about grading systems worldwide. It's a fascinating example of how language and education evolve over time to avoid miscommunication and enhance clarity. Can you imagine a world where failing was marked as excellent? Prepare to be amazed by the common ostrich. This remarkable bird holds the title for being the heaviest bird that can actually fly, tipping the scales between 24 and 42 pounds. You might be surprised to learn that despite its ability to fly, the common ostrich prefers strutting about on land. These fascinating creatures spend most of their time walking, using their strong legs to cover distances quickly. When faced with danger, they might take flight, but it's not their go-to move. Instead, they rely on their impressive speed, which can reach up to 45 miles per hour. This makes them well-suited for avoiding predators in their native African habitats. The ostrich's wings aren't just for show. They use them to help balance while running or to display during mating rituals. Isn't it incredible how such a hefty bird adapts to life on the ground rather than in the air? Guess what really drives the world's smallest prison? Sark Prison, nestled on the charming Sark Island in Guernsey, holds the title of the world's tiniest prison. With just enough space for 2 inmates at a time, this unique facility has been around since the 19th century and continues to serve its purpose for minor offenses today. Imagine a place where the walls are closer together than in most homes, yet it still functions as a place of justice. This quaint prison reflects the island's peaceful lifestyle while providing a necessary service. In a world where prisons often seem enormous and overcrowded, Sark Prison manages to stay relevant and operational, demonstrating that even small spaces can have a big impact. Visitors to Sark can marvel at its history and the quirky charm of this unusual institution. So the next time you think about prisons, remember, sometimes smaller is indeed better. Is it really true that luck can be scientific? Joan, a woman from the United States, has amazed many by winning the lottery not once, but 4 times. This remarkable streak of good fortune has caught the attention of scientists and statisticians who want to understand why her luck seems so exceptional. Often hailed as the luckiest woman alive, Jones' repeated wins challenge the odds and invite questions about randomness and probability in games of chance. Some researchers are studying if certain psychological factors play a role in her luck, while others are analyzing patterns in lottery numbers. Jackpot winners are usually a rarity, making Jones' story even more striking. Could it be pure chance, or is there something more at play? As scientists dig deeper, they hope to uncover insights that could explain not just Jones' fortunes, but the nature of luck itself. Ever heard of an ultra-cryptidarian? This fascinating term refers to individuals who share their opinions on subjects they lack knowledge about, often leading to humorous misunderstandings. Imagine someone confidently talking about the complexities of quantum physics despite never having studied science. Ultra-cryptidarians appear in all walks of life, fueled by the internet, where sharing opinions has never been easier. With social media platforms encouraging everyone to express their thoughts, even on complex issues, it's no surprise that many jump into conversations well beyond their expertise. While we all have opinions, there's a fine line between sharing ideas and spreading misinformation. Understanding this concept can help us navigate discussions more thoughtfully. Next time you join a debate online or in person, consider how much you truly know about the topic. Are you speaking from personal experience or just repeating what you've heard? Did you know that gravity affects time itself? According to Einstein's theory of general relativity, the strength of gravity influences how time flows. In simpler terms, time actually moves faster in places where gravity is weaker. Take a skyscraper, for example. If you were to stand at the top of a tall building, you'd experience time passing just a tiny bit faster than someone standing at ground level. This intriguing phenomenon is called gravitational time dilation. While the difference in time is quite small and can only be detected using super-precise atomic clocks, it has important real-world applications. For instance, GPS satellites orbiting high above Earth face this very time distortion. To ensure the navigation systems on your phone or car remain accurate, these satellites must account for the fact that they are living in a less gravitationally intense environment. So, next time you check your GPS, remember that time itself is on a bit of a roller coaster ride. Have you ever questioned Lyme disease's surprising origins? This bacterial infection is primarily spread through ticks and got its name from Lyme, Connecticut, where it was first discovered in the 1970s. Imagine walking in the woods and unknowingly encountering these tiny pests. That's how many people contract it. Lyme disease typically starts with flu-like symptoms, like fever and fatigue, but it's the infamous bullseye rash that often raises alarm bells. If treated early with antibiotics, most patients recover completely. However, if left untreated, the infection can lead to serious complications affecting joints, the heart, and even the nervous system. Education about Lyme disease is essential, especially for those who enjoy hiking or outdoor activities. Being aware of tick prevention strategies can significantly lower your chances of getting infected. So next time you go outside, keep your eyes peeled. Are you taking the right precautions? You won't believe what red-flying squirrels can do. These incredible nocturnal mammals, native to the dense jungles of South Asia, have a remarkable ability to glide. They possess a special membrane that stretches between their limbs, allowing them to soar through the air with grace. Imagine jumping from a tree branch and gliding effortlessly up to 1,300 feet. This fascinating adaptation helps them navigate the thick jungle canopy, find food, and evade predators. Red-flying squirrels are mainly herbivores, often eating fruits, nuts, and flowers. But their gliding skills make them unique and exciting animals to observe in their natural habitat. By gliding, they not only travel efficiently, but also enjoy a thrilling perspective of their jungle home. Next time you think of squirrels, consider these amazing acrobats soaring through the trees. Isn't nature fascinating? Is it really true that Seychelles is a tropical paradise? Picture yourself on a stunning beach where the sun kisses your skin. The sound of waves calms your mind, and silk-like sand cushions your feet. That's the allure of Seychelles, an archipelago nestled in the Indian Ocean, offering a perfect escape from winter's chill. With over 100 islands to explore, the Seychelles boast breathtaking landscapes, including lush rainforests, dramatic granite formations, and vibrant coral reefs. Whether you hike the scenic trails of Mahé, relax on the iconic Anse Source d'Argent, or snorkel among the dazzling fish in crystal-clear waters, adventure awaits at every turn. In addition to its natural wonders, the local Creole cuisine offers a delightful explosion of flavors, with fresh seafood and tropical fruits satisfying even the most adventurous palates. Engaging with the friendly locals lets you experience the rich history and culture of these islands, enhancing your journey. So why not make this year the one where you trade winter woes for sunny shores? Your tropical getaway is within reach, just one flight away. Hard to believe, but Pringles designer lives on. Frederick Bauer was the creative genius behind the iconic Pringles can, a packaging innovation that changed how we enjoy potato chips forever. Before his design, chips often crumbled in bags, but his cylindrical can kept them intact and fresh. This clever approach not only made snacking easier, but also transformed the market, leading to the widespread popularity of Pringles. After Bauer passed away, he left behind a unique legacy. His family honored his love for his creation by placing his ashes in a Pringles can. This touching tribute highlights how much the design meant to him and the lasting impact it has had on snacking culture. Today, every time someone pops open a can of Pringles, they unknowingly celebrate Bauer's creativity and passion. Isn't it fascinating how creativity can leave such a lasting mark on our everyday lives? This might surprise you. Emoji started in Japan. In the 1990s, Shigetaka Kurita, a Japanese designer, created the first emojis for a mobile internet platform called iMode. The goal was to enhance communication by adding a visual element to text messages, making emotions easier to express. Before emojis, texting often lacked emotional nuance, leading to misunderstandings. Kurita designed a set of 176 simple icons, each measuring just 12 pixels. These tiny images included smiles, weather symbols, and even food items. Over the years, the emoji concept spread worldwide, evolving into a rich tapestry of symbols that reflect culture, emotions, and even political movements. Today, there are thousands of emojis available on smartphones, allowing people from different backgrounds to communicate more effectively. Isn't it fascinating how a small set of symbols can transform our conversations and connect us all? Did you know baseball teams use over 100,000 balls? Each Major League Baseball, MLB season, requires an astonishing number of baseballs due to the fast-paced nature of games. With every pitch, hit, and home run, the wear and tear on the ball can lead to a significant turnover. In fact, teams go through thousands of baseballs just in one season. This high demand for fresh baseballs ensures that players always have a reliable and well-crafted ball to use. Every baseball is inspected and approved for play, and many are used for only a few pitches before being replaced. It's fascinating to think about how such a simple piece of equipment plays a crucial role in America's pastime. Over the course of the season, these baseballs are not only integral to the game's quality, but also represent a major logistical effort by teams to keep the game running smoothly. Isn't it interesting to see how much goes into one of our favorite sports? Have you ever wondered why some fear wealth? This intriguing phenomenon is known as wealth anxiety, and it can lead individuals to avoid opportunities that could enhance their financial situation. People experiencing wealth anxiety might decline job promotions, fearing the added responsibility or pressure that comes with more money. They may even pass up lucrative job offers, worrying about the lifestyle changes or expectations that accompany increased wealth. This fear can stem from various sources, including societal messages about the rich being greedy or the pressure to maintain a certain image. For those affected, the anxiety can create a paradox. While they desire financial stability, their fears hold them back. It's essential to recognize these feelings, as they can significantly shape career choices and overall happiness. Understanding wealth anxiety may help individuals overcome these fears and embrace opportunities for success. Prepare to be amazed by Think You Know Viking helmets? Discover the real history. The iconic image of a fierce Viking sporting a horned helmet is one of history's biggest misconceptions. In reality, these remarkable Norse warriors donned helmets that prioritized functionality over flamboyance. Crafted from metal or leather, the authentic Viking helmets typically featured a rounded or conical shape, effectively shielding their heads during intense battles. This myth may have emerged from 19th century Romantic art, where artists embellished their depictions of Vikings with dramatic horn designs to add flair. However, the truth reveals a starkly different story. Most helmets were simple and did not include horns at all. This practical design not only safeguarded the warriors, but also enhanced their ability to maneuver and engage in close combat. Understanding the true nature of Viking gear highlights their serious approach to warfare and survival. As we continue to explore the past, it becomes evident that many widely held beliefs are more fiction than fact. So the next time you envision a Viking charging into battle, remember it's their practicality, not theatrics, that define them. Let's uncover the truth about selling blood plasma. In the United States, countless individuals turn to blood plasma donation as a way to earn extra cash. This process involves collecting the liquid portion of blood, which is rich in proteins and can be used for various medical treatments. Donation centers are strategically set up to make this process convenient and appealing, often offering incentives for repeat visits. The payments can be substantial, with donors sometimes earning between $20 to $50 per session. While many people depend on this income to make ends meet, it's important to adhere to safety guidelines and ensure that the process is being conducted ethically. Donating plasma can save lives, but it also raises questions about health and economic pressures. What drives people to sell their plasma regularly? Hard to believe, but crash diets can backfire. When comedian Margaret Cho attempted a crash diet, she lost a shocking 30 pounds in just 2 weeks. While rapid weight loss can sound enticing, it often comes with serious risks. In Cho's case, this extreme measure led to hospitalization for kidney failure, a condition that can be life-threatening. Crash diets typically involve severely restricting calories or food types, which can disrupt essential bodily functions. Instead of achieving healthy weight loss, people may find themselves feeling fatigued, dizzy, and even facing long-term health issues like organ damage. Health professionals warn that a balanced approach is always safer and more sustainable. Gradual weight loss combined with regular exercise offers a much healthier path to fitness. So next time you hear about a quick fix for shedding pounds, remember Cho's experience. Your health is far more important than a fleeting number on a scale. Yam festivals in West Africa are a vibrant celebration. In many villages, yams are more than just a food staple. They symbolize life, culture, and community spirit. In Nigeria, the largest producer of yams, which accounts for over 60% of the world's supply, these tubers are celebrated with grand festivals. Imagine colorful parades filled with dancing, singing, and mouth-watering feasts where families and friends gather to honor the harvest. The Yam Festival marks the end of the farming season and thanks the earth for its bounty. During this time, local farmers showcase their biggest and finest yams, sometimes even competing for the title of Yam King. The joyous atmosphere is infectious, as villagers dress in traditional attire, and everyone, young and old, participates in lively dances. These celebrations are not only about food, but also about fostering community bonds and preserving cultural heritage. So next time you enjoy a yam dish, think about its significance and the people who honor it with such festivity. What an incredible story behind a simple tuber. Why exactly does Teres stand out among stars? Teres is a colossal red supergiant that really captures our imagination. Imagine a star so huge that it measures 60,000 times larger than our sun. That's like comparing a gigantic beach ball to a tiny marble. This incredible size helps illustrate just how vast and wondrous our universe can be. Supergiants like Teres are rare but fascinating, existing for just a few million years before they explode in spectacular supernova events. During that brief time, they can outshine entire galaxies. The sheer mass of Teres allows it to create heavy elements in its core, which are essential for life as we know it. This star not only showcases the grand scale of celestial bodies, but also reminds us of the universe's mysteries waiting to be uncovered. What other secrets do our stars hold in their glowing hearts? Get ready to dive into Beyoncé's incredible journey. Starting her career as the lead singer of Destiny's Child, one of the best-selling girl groups ever, Beyoncé quickly became a powerhouse in the music industry. The group, known for iconic hits like No, No, No and Say My Name, laid the foundation for her stardom. In 2003, she launched her solo career with the album Dangerously in Love, which took the world by storm. The album featured chart toppers like Crazy in Love, showcasing her stunning vocal talent and unique style. This breakthrough not only highlighted her skills as a singer, but also defined her as a cultural icon with an empowering message. Beyoncé's ability to connect with her audience through fierce performances and relatable lyrics has made her a role model for many. She continues to push boundaries with her music and influence, paving the way for future artists. Can you imagine how her journey has inspired countless fans around the globe? You won't believe this about the USA's national debt. January 8, 1836, is a date that stands out in American history as the last day the United States was completely free of national debt. At that time, the U.S. government had managed to pay off all its loans, which was quite a feat in a growing nation. The environment was different, as government budgets were simpler and the economy was still in its infancy. This period of zero debt came during President Andrew Jackson's administration, who was a strong advocate for fiscal responsibility. However, this unique moment didn't last long. Just a few years later, financial obligations began to build up again, driven by wars, economic expansion, and various government programs. Today, the national debt has reached trillions of dollars, sparking ongoing debates about fiscal policy and economic strategy. How did a country once debt-free become so financially complex? Experience the magic of Mosquito Bay's glow at night. This extraordinary place in Vieques, Puerto Rico, is renowned for its mesmerizing bioluminescence. When the sun sets, the waters light up in a brilliant blue-green glow, thanks to tiny organisms called dinoflagellates. These microscopic creatures emit light when disturbed, which creates an enchanting spectacle for anyone lucky enough to witness it. Imagine swimming through glowing waters or kayaking under a starry sky, with each splash illuminating your surroundings like nature's nightlight. The phenomenon occurs in only a few places around the world, making Mosquito Bay a unique destination for both adventure seekers and nature lovers. Scientists continue to study these beautiful creatures to understand their life cycles and the environmental factors that contribute to their luminescence. This vibrant ecosystem offers a peek into the magic of nature's wonders. So, are you ready to see this breathtaking bioluminescent display for yourself? Did you know that Bartlett pears are the world's favorite? These delicious fruits stand out as the top pear variety globally, known for their irresistible sweet flavor and tender texture. The Bartlett pear is easily recognizable due to its unique bell shape and vibrant light green color, which transforms into a lovely yellow when fully ripe. Harvested in late summer and early fall, this popular pear is versatile, making it perfect for snacking, baking, and even canning. The Bartlett's juicy flesh and delightful sweetness also make it a favorite for fresh salads and fruit platters. Whether you bite into one as a snack or use its flavor to enhance your dishes, the Bartlett pear brings joy to palates everywhere. With such a great combination of taste and texture, it's no wonder that it's cherished by so many around the world. What's your favorite way to enjoy these delightful pears? Guess what really drives artistic innovation? Musu Black, the world's darkest paint, absorbs a staggering 99% of visible light. This remarkable pigment transforms everything it touches by creating an illusion where objects seem to vanish. Artists and designers use Musu Black to bring depth and drama to their work, producing striking visual effects that captivate viewers. Imagine a sculpture or a canvas coated with this paint, appearing almost as if it's nothing but a shadow. Its applications stretch beyond the art world into industrial design, where it can enhance products by emphasizing shapes and forms in an astonishing way. By manipulating light in such a profound manner, Musu Black allows creators to challenge our perception of reality. Whether on a gallery wall or a high-tech product, this paint sparks curiosity and invites us to look closer. Isn't it fascinating how a simple paint can redefine what we see? What's the secret to a termite queen's long life? Termite queens are remarkable when it comes to longevity, living anywhere from 25 to 50 years under ideal conditions. Imagine being able to lay up to 30,000 eggs every single day throughout your lifetime. That's not just incredible, it's essential for the survival of the colony. These queens have a unique set of biological traits that allow them to thrive and reproduce at such staggering rates. While most insects have shorter lifespans, termite queens challenge that norm, making them a fascinating subject for researchers curious about aging and reproduction. Their extended life helps to ensure that the colony grows and flourishes, as they are the backbone of their community. If you think about it, the entire structure of a termite colony depends heavily on the health and productivity of just one individual. Scientists are studying these super long-living queens to unlock secrets of longevity that might one day provide insights into human aging. So the next time you spot a termite mound, remember there's a queen inside who could teach us a thing or two about living long and ruling well. You won't believe this about Queen Hatshepsut's temple. The Temple of Hatshepsut in Egypt is not only a remarkable structure, but also one of the oldest standing buildings in the world. This magnificent funerary temple, dedicated to the female pharaoh Hatshepsut, who ruled in the 15th century BCE, showcases stunning ancient Egyptian architecture. Tucked against the breathtaking cliffs of Deir el-Bahari, the temple features grand colonnades, impressive statues, and beautifully detailed reliefs that narrate the achievements of Hatshepsut. What makes this temple even more intriguing is Hatshepsut herself, as she was one of the few women to rise to power in a traditionally male-dominated society. By commissioning this temple, she not only paid tribute to her reign, but also honored the gods of Egypt. Today, visitors are captivated not just by the temple's grandeur, but by the story of resilience it embodies. Hatshepsut's legacy is a powerful reminder that ambition and strength can transcend gender barriers. Standing before the Temple of Hatshepsut invites you to reflect on history, leadership, and the enduring spirit of those who dare to break boundaries. Hard to believe, but Houston is truly diverse. This vibrant city proudly holds the title of the most diverse in the United States, with a demographic mosaic that includes 43.8% Latino, 25.6% white, 23.1% Black, and 6% Asian residents. Houston is a melting pot of cultures, traditions, and languages. This incredible mix not only enriches the community, but also shapes the city's identity. From delicious food that ranges from Tex-Mex to Asian cuisines, to festivals that celebrate each culture's unique heritage, residents experience a delightful blend of lifestyles. People in Houston don't just coexist, they thrive together, making connections and sharing experiences. As the city continues to grow, its diversity will undoubtedly play a key role in defining its future. Isn't it amazing how such a variety of backgrounds can come together to create a dynamic and welcoming environment? Have you ever considered mountain living's impact? With over 200,000 people calling mountainous regions home, these unique communities play a vital role in our understanding of human adaptation and resilience. Living in high-altitude areas presents challenges, from navigating rough terrain to dealing with changing weather conditions. Yet the benefits can be remarkable. Many mountain inhabitants enjoy stunning views, fresh air, and a close-knit community atmosphere that fosters strong relationships. Additionally, mountainous regions often boast rich ecosystems, providing habitats for diverse wildlife and unique plant species. The cultural traditions and lifestyles of these communities are also fascinating. They often include sustainable practices handed down through generations. All of these characteristics highlight the importance of preserving mountainous areas, not just for the people living there, but for the global environment. As we face climate change and urbanization, understanding the dynamics of mountain living becomes crucial. What can we learn from these thriving communities about resilience and sustainability? What if I told you blood vessels stretch 60,000 miles? It might blow your mind to learn that the human body houses an incredible network of blood vessels stretching around 60,000 miles, or about 96,500 kilometers. That's enough to wrap around the Earth's equator 2.5 times. This extensive system includes arteries, veins, and capillaries, all working tirelessly to maintain our health. Arteries carry oxygen-rich blood from the heart to every part of your body, ensuring that organs and tissues receive the oxygen they desperately need for energy and function. Veins have the important job of returning oxygen-poor blood back to the heart, while capillaries serve as tiny bridges connecting the two, facilitating the exchange of nutrients and waste. Imagine this vast circulatory system as a bustling highway network, delivering essential supplies and removing toxins. With every heartbeat, you're reminded of this intricate web working silently and efficiently to sustain life. So when feeling your pulse, think of the remarkable journey your blood takes to keep you alive and thriving. Why exactly does Mount Roraima wear a cloud? Mount Roraima, an iconic flat-topped mountain in Venezuela's Gran Sabana region, is famous for its unusual weather pattern, a stationary cloud that seems to cling to its summit. This captivating phenomenon happens because the mountain cools the warm, moist air that flows up its slopes. As the air rises, it cools down and can no longer hold all its moisture, resulting in a cloud that hovers above the majestic peak. The combination of high humidity and stable weather conditions creates an almost permanent veil, giving Mount Roraima an otherworldly appearance. This unique climate also supports diverse ecosystems, hosting rare plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. The mountain, often surrounded by a mystical aura, attracts adventurous hikers and nature enthusiasts alike. Isn't it fascinating how nature can craft such intriguing landscapes? Let's uncover the truth about the Tower of Hercules. This remarkable structure, perched in La Coruña, Spain, is the oldest functioning Roman lighthouse still in operation today. Built in the 2nd century, the Tower of Hercules has been guiding sailors safely for nearly 2,000 years. Its impressive height of 55 meters makes it not only a beacon for ships, but also a stunning example of Roman architecture. Originally known as the Forum Brigantium, this ancient lighthouse is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, showcasing the engineering prowess of its time. As you explore its history, you'll find that the tower has witnessed countless maritime adventures, standing strong against storms and the test of time. With its elegant design, the Tower of Hercules remains a symbol of hope and direction, reminding us how vital lighthouses were for navigating treacherous waters. Have you ever thought about how many sailors it has helped over the centuries? Here's a wild fact about ever seen a mountain that breathes fire. Yanardag, often called the Burning Mountain, is a truly remarkable natural wonder located in Azerbaijan. For over 1,000 years, this astonishing site has been continuously alight, thanks to natural gas escaping from beneath the Earth's surface. Imagine approaching a mountainside that's literally flaming. The spectacle is not only visually stunning, with flames reaching heights of 10 meters, about 30 feet, but also serves as a striking reminder of the Earth's dynamic forces. The flames flicker and dance in the air, making Yanardag a must-see destination for travelers and adventure seekers alike. Visitors flock to witness this incredible geological phenomenon, burn both day and night, with many yearning to capture the unique beauty in photographs. The locals believe that Yanardag holds special powers and significance, weaving it into their rich cultural history. This living example of nature's majestic power creates breathtaking sights that seem almost magical, inviting us to reflect on the potent forces that shape our planet and ignite our curiosity. Here's a wild fact about Tokyo, the largest city. Did you know that Tokyo is home to an astounding 37 million people? This massive population makes it the most populous city in the world, bustling with energy and life. Imagine a place where the streets buzz with activity, where delicious food stalls line the sidewalks, and where you can find amazing technology and rich history all in one place. Tokyo is not just about its size. It's a vibrant mix of traditional temples and modern skyscrapers, creating a unique skyline. Each neighborhood offers something different, from the fashion-forward streets of Shibuya to the serene gardens of Ueno. With such a large population, Tokyo is a hub for culture, innovation, and social interaction. This city never sleeps and constantly evolves, showcasing the beauty and challenges of urban living. What draws people to this incredible metropolis? Let's explore how augmented reality is changing surgery. Surgical augmented reality, AR, is revolutionizing the way surgeons operate by projecting 3D models of the human body directly into the operating room. Imagine a surgeon equipped with special glasses, seeing a detailed digital replica of a patient's anatomy right alongside their physical body. This incredible technology merges medical scans with digital precision, effectively helping doctors visualize structures that might otherwise be hidden. For instance, during a complex procedure, AR can reveal crucial information about blood vessels, nerves, and organs in real time, guiding surgeons with millimeter accuracy. This not only enhances their ability to perform delicate surgeries, but also minimizes the risk of mistakes. As AR technology continues to improve, it could lead to safer operations and faster recovery times for patients. The possibilities seem endless. Could we one day see a world where AR becomes standard in every operating room? Imagine the lives it could save. This might surprise you. Wind turbines and bird safety. In the UK alone, an alarming 10,000 to 100,000 birds tragically die each year due to collisions with wind turbine blades. These towering, spinning structures can be difficult for birds to see, particularly against bright or overcast skies. However, scientists have unveiled an innovative solution to significantly reduce these unfortunate incidents: painting one of the turbine blades black. This simple yet effective strategy creates a stark contrast against the sky, making it much easier for our feathered friends to spot the blades during their flights. Research shows that this clever paint job can decrease bird fatalities by a remarkable 70%. This approach not only emphasizes the urgent need to protect wildlife, but also illustrates the broader challenge of balancing renewable energy production with ecological conservation. As the world increasingly turns to wind energy to combat climate change, we must remember the impact on our avian companions and seek inventive methods to shield them while continuing to take advantage of the wind's clean energy. Believe it or not, a wedding gift from Burger King. In a delightful twist of fate, Joel Berger and Ashley King found themselves at the center of a whimsical story that combines love and fast food. When the couple, who hilariously share the same last name as the famous fast food chain, announced their wedding plans in front of a Burger King sign, the company couldn't resist getting involved. They decided to give the couple an unforgettable surprise by covering all expenses for their wedding ceremony. This unique gesture brought smiles not only to the happy couple, but also to their friends and family. Imagine the joy of celebrating your special day, not just with loved ones, but also with a beloved brand playing a special part in your journey. This feels like a real-life fairy tale, blending romance and humor in a way that leaves you wondering what other surprises await in the world of love. Ever wondered about Samuel L. Jackson's special lightsaber? The iconic actor made a remarkable choice for his character Mace Windu in the Star Wars franchise. In a fun twist, Jackson had the phrase "bad motherfucker" engraved on the hilt of his purple lightsaber, a detail that adds to the character's badass persona. This personal touch reflects Jackson's playful involvement in the creation of his role, showcasing not just his action hero chops, but also his unique flair. Lightsabers are already fascinating weapons in the Star Wars universe, representing the Jedi's struggle between good and evil. With Jackson's custom engraving, the lightsaber gained a layer of humor and individuality, adding to the film's allure. Fans love this behind-the-scenes tidbit, revealing how actors can leave their mark on even the most fantastical worlds. Would you want a personalized lightsaber too? Did you know that Stan Lee faced elder abuse? This shocking revelation emerged after the beloved Marvel Comics writer's passing. Stan Lee, famous for co-creating iconic characters like Spider-Man and the X-Men, allegedly suffered mistreatment at the hands of those closest to him. Reports indicate that various handlers and even some family members isolated him from his friends and relatives. They dismissed trusted accountants, lawyers, and caretakers who had supported him for years, leading to a troubling situation where Lee's well-being was compromised. This betrayal raises important questions about how we care for aging icons and protect their legacies. As fans of Lee and his contributions, we must reflect not only on his incredible stories, but also on the need for advocacy and vigilance against elder abuse. How can we ensure that our heroes receive the respect and care they deserve as they age? Let's uncover the truth about hand-washing neglect. It's a surprising fact that neglecting to wash our hands properly is linked to nearly half of all foodborne illness outbreaks. Imagine biting into a delicious meal only to find out that germs spread by dirty hands are lurking in your food. When people skip this simple yet vital act of hygiene, dangerous bacteria can easily spread. Think about all the surfaces we touch every day: doorknobs, phones, and money, all of which can carry harmful germs. In restaurants, for instance, if staff don't wash their hands after using the restroom or handling raw ingredients, they can contaminate your meal. This is why hand washing isn't just a personal responsibility, it's crucial for public health. By making it a habit to wash hands with soap and water, especially before meals and after using the restroom, we can significantly reduce the risk of illness. Are you ready to take this small but mighty step for your health? Guess what really drives the wine fraud industry? Rudy Kurniawan, a notorious fraudster, shocked the wine world by producing around $150 million worth of fake wine from 2002 to 2012 right in his California home. This scheme was as elaborate as it was illegal, with Kurniawan meticulously crafting counterfeit vintages that fooled many connoisseurs and collectors. His downfall began when the esteemed wine producer, Domaine Ponsot, uncovered the truth. Kurniawan was offering Ponsot wines that had never even existed. This revelation led to a court case that captured media attention and revealed just how vulnerable wine lovers can be to deception. In the end, Kurniawan was sentenced to 10 years in prison, serving as a stark reminder of the dark side of fine wine collecting. How could such a sophisticated scam happen in a world that prides itself on authenticity? Why exactly does the African wild dog hunt with such success? These remarkable animals hold the title of some of the most efficient hunters in the wild. With an astonishing 80% success rate during hunts, African wild dogs outperform even renowned predators like cheetahs. But how do they achieve this impressive feat? Their secret lies in teamwork and endurance. Unlike solitary hunters, these dogs work together in packs, strategizing their approach to wear down their prey. They typically hunt medium-sized antelopes such as impalas, using coordinated efforts to surround and exhaust them. By taking turns in the chase, the dogs conserve energy, allowing them to maintain a relentless pursuit. This social structure not only helps them catch food more effectively, but also strengthens their bonds within the pack. The result? A dinner for the group and a display of nature's incredible strategies. It's fascinating to see how teamwork can lead to such an extraordinary hunting success, making the African wild dog a unique marvel of the animal kingdom. Did you know that female tarantulas live much longer? While most male tarantulas have a short lifespan of just 5 to 10 years, their female counterparts can thrive for an astonishing 30 years. This striking difference in longevity is mainly due to the unique reproductive habits of these spiders. During mating, male tarantulas often risk their lives. They can be eaten by females right after mating or die shortly afterward, having fulfilled their reproductive role. On the other hand, females continue to live well beyond this critical period, spending their long lives laying eggs and nurturing their offspring. This extended lifespan allows them to face the challenges of the wild, such as predators and environmental changes. So if you ever come across a tarantula, remember that the female may have decades ahead of her, while the male has likely played his part and moved on. Starfish have a surprising way to move around. These fascinating creatures use their unique suction cups to travel across ocean floors and rocky surfaces. By alternating water pressure within their tube feet, they can effortlessly glide and adapt to their environment. Each tube foot works like a tiny flexible pump. When a starfish wants to move forward, it contracts the muscles in a specific foot, creating suction that pulls it toward the surface. It can then release that pressure, allowing another foot to push off and propel the starfish further. This method is not only efficient, but it also helps them access food, like mollusks and clams, by prying them open with their feet. The intricate design of their movement system allows them to navigate through various terrains, proving that slow and steady can indeed win the race in the underwater world. Next time you spot a starfish, remember there's a lot more going on beneath their surface than meets the eye. Why don't cows have front teeth? It's a fascinating feature of these common animals. Cows, sheep, and goats belong to a group called ruminants, which means they are specially adapted to graze on grass and other tough plants. One of their unique traits is the absence of upper front teeth. Instead of teeth, they have a hard dental pad that helps them grip and tear grass while grazing. This adaptation makes it easier for them to consume large amounts of forage. When ruminants eat, they use their bottom teeth to crush the food against the upper dental pad before swallowing. After swallowing, they later regurgitate the food, chewing it again to help with digestion. This process, known as rumination, enables them to break down tough plant fibers more effectively. So the next time you see a cow or goat munching away in the field, remember that their peculiar mouths are perfectly designed for their lifestyle. Isn't nature amazing? Can you believe the La La Land mix-up at the Oscars? During the 2017 Academy Awards, an unforgettable blunder shocked viewers around the globe. As the excitement built, hosts Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway announced that La La Land had won the prestigious Best Picture award. The cast and crew took the stage, ready to celebrate their moment in the spotlight. However, a twist unfolded when it was revealed that they had been given the wrong envelope. After a brief, tense moment, it became clear that the actual winner was Moonlight, a touching story about identity and love. The mix-up highlighted not only the intensity of the Oscars, but also the importance of accuracy in live events. Viewers and attendees were left astonished, and social media exploded with reactions. This incident serves as a reminder of the unpredictability of award shows and how thrilling live television can be. It sparked conversations about both films and the pressures of fame. Why do you think these moments stick with us long after they happen? Hard to believe, but floods can spark humor. Every time the floodwaters rise, a man quips, "Choose your fighter, water, or electricity," offering a lighthearted take on a serious situation. It's not just a funny catchphrase. It's a reminder of the real dangers posed by flooding, especially when electricity is involved. Floods can create hazardous conditions, leading to electrical failures or even dangerous shock risks. In many areas, heavy rainfall and rising water levels can disrupt lives, damaging homes and affecting safety. This man's playful remark reflects how humor can serve as a coping mechanism in tough times. It helps people deal with challenges by providing a moment of levity, emphasizing that while floods are serious, finding laughter can lighten the emotional burden. What would your fighter be? Water or electricity? This might surprise you. Twilight was rejected 14 times. Stephenie Meyer faced countless setbacks before her famous vampire romance took the world by storm. Initially, her manuscript was turned away by 14 different publishers, leaving her in doubt about her writing. Instead of giving up, Meyer showed remarkable perseverance and continued to believe in her work. When Twilight finally found a publisher, it exploded in popularity, capturing the hearts of millions and sparking a cultural phenomenon. This journey highlights how unpredictable success can be in the publishing industry. Many authors face rejection, but Meyer's story serves as an inspiring reminder that determination may pave the way to achieving your dreams. So the next time you hear a no, remember how close you might be to a breakthrough. This might surprise you. Glitter bombs were a hit. Have you ever wanted to prank someone in a brilliantly glittery way? The quirky business, Ship Your Enemies Glitter, made this a reality by offering a service to send anonymous envelopes bursting with glitter. Once delivered, the unsuspecting recipient would be joyfully overwhelmed as the shiny confetti filled the air and created a mess. Founded by a clever entrepreneur, the venture quickly gained popularity, attracting customers looking to add some fun to their friendships or settle scores with a harmless prank. Its success was so remarkable that the founder decided to sell the business a short time after launching it. The whimsical idea not only captured the spirit of harmless fun, but also sparked conversations about the creative ways people handle rivalry and laughter. Who knew that a simple envelope filled with glitter could turn into such a sensation? Let's uncover the truth about Neverwinter Nights. This groundbreaking game, released in 2002, was a pioneer in the world of online multiplayer gaming. Before its launch, most video games focused on single-player experiences, but Neverwinter Nights changed the game by allowing players to connect and adventure together over AOL servers. Imagine diving into a fantasy realm alongside friends from across the country. Players could create their own characters, explore dungeons, and embark on quests in a way that felt truly immersive and social. The game utilized the Dungeons & Dragons rule set, ensuring that players could experience rich storytelling and strategic gameplay. This innovation opened the door for future, massive multiplayer online games, shaping how we interact in digital spaces. Thanks to Neverwinter Nights, the landscape of gaming transformed, paving the way for collaborative adventures we now take for granted. So the next time you log on to an online game with friends, remember the trailblazer that made it all possible? Dive into the hidden rivers of the Black Sea. The Black Sea, known for its unique ecosystems, hides an incredible secret beneath its surface: underwater rivers. These waterways, formed by dense, salty water flowing along the seafloor, create intricate paths that look just like real rivers. As they carve through sediments and rock, they shape the seabed into breathtaking landscapes, featuring natural formations such as underwater waterfalls and even rapids. Imagine a river cascading down beneath the waves where fish and other sea life thrive. This phenomenon occurs due to the differences in water density, where heavier saltwater sinks and travels along the ocean floor. Exploring these underwater rivers not only stirs the imagination, but also reveals vital clues about the ocean's history and ecology. What other wonders might be lurking in the depths of our seas? What if I told you about limerence? This intriguing term, coined by psychologist Dorothy Tenoff in the 1970s, describes the intense feeling of new love that many people experience. When we fall head over heels for someone, our brains undergo significant chemical changes that can make us feel euphoric yet restless. Imagine constantly thinking about that special someone, daydreaming about your future together, and yearning for their affection. This state can feel almost like an addiction, as the brain releases chemicals such as dopamine and norepinephrine, driving us to seek emotional reciprocation. It's not just about the butterflies in your stomach. Limerence can lead to obsessive thoughts, where you might find it hard to focus on anything else. Understanding limerence helps us grasp this common yet powerful experience of love, revealing why it can be so consuming. Have you ever felt this way about someone special? You might be shocked to learn that McDonald's began in 1940. Two brothers, Dick and Mac McDonald, opened the first restaurant in San Bernardino, California. This fast food joint was far from the massive franchise we know today. The original menu was refreshingly simple yet innovative, featuring just 9 items: hamburgers, fries, soft drinks, and milkshakes. The brothers focused on efficiency, which allowed them to serve delicious meals quickly. Their idea of serving meals fast appealed to those looking for a quick bite to eat during the post-war era. It wasn't just the food that set them apart. They also employed clever marketing strategies and streamlined cooking methods that paved the way for the modern fast food experience. People flocked to their restaurant, eager to try this new dining experience, which laid the foundation for what would become an international phenomenon. From those humble beginnings, McDonald's has grown into one of the biggest restaurant chains in the world, serving billions of customers every year. Isn't it fascinating to think about how it all started with just 9 menu items? Turns out the truth is that Dunluce Castle amazes. This stunning castle in Northern Ireland is perched dramatically on a cliff, offering breathtaking views of the Atlantic Ocean. Built in the 16th century, Dunluce Castle is not just a structural marvel, it's a window into history. Visitors flock to this iconic site, captivated by its romantic ruins and the wild beauty of the surrounding landscape. Imagine standing on the castle grounds, feeling the salty sea breeze and hearing the waves crash below. The castle is steeped in legends and stories, once home to the powerful McQuillan family. Its unique position and striking architecture make it one of the most photographed castles in the world. Whether you're drawn there for the history, the views, or just to snap an amazing picture, Dunluce Castle will leave you in awe. Ready to explore this piece of heritage? Believe it or not, jellyfish are ancient creatures. These fascinating beings have been floating in our oceans for a staggering 500 million years, making them the oldest multi-organ animals on the planet. Unlike many other species, jellyfish have survived multiple mass extinctions and evolved over time while their bodies remained relatively simple. Composed mainly of water, a jellyfish has a gelatinous bell and trailing tentacles that can sting their prey. They can be found in oceans all around the world, from the surface to the deep sea, thriving in diverse habitats. With over 2,000 species, each jellyfish displays unique characteristics, colors, and sizes, captivating those lucky enough to observe them. Just imagine these mesmerizing creatures gliding gracefully through the water, long before dinosaurs roamed the earth. What other secrets do these ancient beings hold? You won't believe General Park's whimsical furniture creations. General Park, a talented designer, has a knack for creating furniture that looks like it jumped straight out of a cartoon. Using wire as his primary material, he intricately crafts pieces that are not only functional, but also visually captivating. Imagine sitting in a chair that resembles a giant cartoon character or a table that looks like it could come alive with a sprinkle of imagination. Park's designs are a playful blend of art and utility, transforming everyday furniture into delightful conversation starters. Visitors to his studio often find themselves smiling as they interact with these enchanting creations. Each piece is carefully engineered to deceive the eye, making it hard to believe they are actually functional items. Park's work challenges our perceptions of what furniture can be, encouraging us to embrace a more playful view of our living spaces. His whimsical approach inspires both joy and creativity. What if your home could be filled with such enchanting pieces? Hard to believe, but Seepferdchen is only 2 centimeters short. This incredible organism can be found in the stunning waters of the Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico. Seepferdchen, a fascinating underwater creature, showcases the beauty of marine biodiversity. Despite its tiny size, this organism plays a crucial role in its ecosystem. Living in coral reefs or near seabeds, Seepferdchen contributes to nutrient cycling and offers shelter for various other small sea creatures. Researchers are captivated by its unique adaptations, allowing it to thrive in diverse aquatic environments. These tiny giants, although only measuring 2 centimeters, demonstrate how every little component in nature matters. Scientists continue to study Seepferdchen to discover more about its habits and contributions to the sensitive marine ecosystem. As we learn about these organisms, we realize how vital they are for maintaining the balance of life beneath the waves. What other surprises await us in the ocean? You might be shocked to learn that bacteria help your skin. Beneficial bacteria are tiny heroes living on your skin, working tirelessly to keep it healthy and safe. These microbes create a protective barrier that helps prevent harmful pathogens, like viruses and bacteria, from causing infections. Imagine your skin as a fortress. Without this beneficial bacteria, it would be much easier for invaders to breach its walls. By breaking down oils and dead cells, these friendly microbes help maintain a balanced environment, supporting skin hydration and overall health. The relationship between our skin and bacteria is a remarkable example of teamwork, where even the smallest organisms play a big role in our body's defense system. So the next time you hear about bacteria, remember that not all of them are bad. Some are crucial allies in keeping our skin glowing and protected. Prepare to be amazed by the Oviocordyceps fungus. This extraordinary fungus has a mind-boggling ability to manipulate its host, the ant. It begins its life cycle by infecting these little creatures and taking control of their nervous systems. After about 9 days of stealthy infection, the fungus compels the ant to climb up into the trees. Why? Because it wants to find the perfect spot to ensure its survival and growth. When the sunlight is just right, at solar noon, the fungus drives the ant to bite down on a leaf and ultimately die. This gruesome act isn't just random, it's a strategic move. By positioning itself high up, the fungus can spread its spores more effectively to the moist soil below, providing a perfect environment for future generations. The way Ovicordyceps takes over an ant's body highlights the fascinating yet eerie complexities of nature. It raises questions about control, survival, and the intricate relationships between species in our ecosystem. Isn't nature incredible? Surprisingly, starlight reveals the universe's hidden shapes. When astronomers peer through telescopes, they uncover a dazzling array of celestial bodies, including stars that exhibit fascinating shapes. One such star appears bowl-shaped, resembling a magnificent parabola. This unique form is not only stunning, but also helps scientists understand the complex structures of stars. As light travels from these distant celestial objects, it carries vital information about their composition and behavior. By analyzing this starlight, researchers can explore planets, stars, and galaxies, piecing together the cosmic puzzle of our universe. Each telescope vision offers a new glimpse into the mysteries of space, provoking questions about how these stars formed and what they can teach us. With advanced technology constantly improving, who knows what surprising discoveries await as we gaze deeper into the cosmos. Chickens outnumber us, can you believe it? Can you believe it? With over 25 billion chickens around the globe, these remarkable birds play an essential role in our daily lives. As a primary source of meat and eggs, chickens are not just a staple in our diets. They are also crucial to the agricultural economy. Their ability to reproduce quickly means that we can rely on them for food year-round. Beyond the dinner plate, chickens have a unique place in cultural traditions and folklore, symbolizing various things across different societies. For instance, in some cultures, chickens are seen as symbols of fertility and prosperity, featured in rituals and festivities that celebrate life and harvest. Moreover, the adaptability of chickens allows them to thrive in diverse environments, from backyards to large farms. They have become one of the most domesticated animals in history. The surprising fact that these birds outnumber humans significantly reminds us of their importance, not just economically, but also culturally. So next time you enjoy a meal featuring chicken, remember the global impact these birds have on our lives. Let's uncover the truth about the basket building. This remarkable structure in Newark, Ohio, is not your typical office building. It looks like a giant woven basket. Built in 1997 by the Longaberger Company, the basket building stands an impressive 7 stories tall, covering a whopping 180,000 square feet. Its unique design features intricate basket-like details and a massive glass dome that floods the interior with natural light, creating a warm and inviting workspace. Inside, stylish furniture complements the theme, making it not just a headquarters, but a creative hub that embodies the spirit of passion and innovation. As the only building in the world shaped like a basket, it attracts visitors and architecture enthusiasts alike. The basket building has become an iconic landmark, showcasing how architecture can tell a story and inspire those who see it. Would you like to visit such a creative masterpiece? What if I told you helicopters hinge on one tiny part? Helicopter pilots and mechanics often share a dark joke to emphasize the vital role of a seemingly insignificant component known as a widget. This humor reflects the reality that in aviation, every single piece of equipment counts, no matter how small it may seem. The widget, often buried deep within the machine, can be the difference between a smooth flight and a serious malfunction. In an industry where safety is paramount, this joke serves as a reminder that overlooking minor components can lead to major consequences. Helicopter mechanics meticulously inspect each part before every flight, ensuring that everything functions perfectly. This shared humor among professionals also builds camaraderie as they understand the pressures of their jobs. So the next time you see a helicopter, remember that it's not just the big parts that matter, but every tiny piece working together. Why exactly does Julia Tuttle deserve our attention? Julia Tuttle, a remarkable businesswoman in the 19th century, holds the unique distinction of being the only woman to have founded a major U.S. city, Miami, Florida. In a time when women's contributions were often overshadowed, Tuttle boldly championed the expansion of Henry Flagler's railroad to her area. Her persuasive efforts turned what was once a wild and undeveloped landscape into a vibrant urban center, bustling with life and opportunity. Sadly, for many years, her significant role went unrecognized. However, as history began to shine a light on her achievements, Tuttle's legacy started to receive the honor it deserves. Today, a statue of her stands in Miami, serving as a tribute to her pioneering spirit and the vital role she played in shaping one of America's most famous cities. It's crucial to celebrate figures like Tuttle, whose stories inspire us to appreciate the often overlooked contributions of women in history. Here's a wild fact about ancient art on Sulawesi. Researchers made an incredible discovery on Sulawesi Island, Indonesia, where they found a painting of a wild pig that dates back a staggering 4,500 years. This artwork is now considered the oldest known example of figurative art in the world. Imagine that! This finding isn't just fascinating for its age, it gives us profound insights into the creativity and symbolic thinking of our ancestors. The existence of this pig painting suggests that early humans not only depicted animals, but also engaged in complex forms of communication and expression. What might have inspired these ancient artists? Were they telling stories, recording memories, or perhaps trying to connect with the animals they shared their lives with? This discovery challenges our understanding of when and how artistic expression first began, opening a window into the minds of those who lived tens of thousands of years ago. So the next time you see a piece of art, remember that the roots of creativity run deep into our history. Prepare to be amazed by movie magic. Have you ever wondered how filmmakers synchronize audio and video seamlessly? Enter the clapperboard, an essential tool used at the beginning of scenes. This handy device consists of a board with a hinged clapstick on top. When the director calls for a take, they snap the clapstick closed, creating a distinctive sound and visual cue that marks the start of filming. The reason it's so important is that sound recording and video capture can happen separately, especially with modern filming techniques. During editing, the clapperboard's visual cue helps editors align the audio and video tracks perfectly. Plus, the information written on the board, like the scene number and take, keeps everything organized. So the next time you watch a movie, remember that little clapperboard is working hard behind the scenes to ensure everything fits together just right. This might surprise you, the mother of all demos. In 1968, a groundbreaking presentation by Douglas Engelbart revolutionized how we interact with computers. During this event, Engelbart showcased essential components that form the backbone of modern computing. Imagine seeing Windows used for multitasking, hypertext allowing us to link information seamlessly, and the introduction of video conferencing, which changed how people communicated across distances. Engelbart also unveiled the computer mouse, a tool that transformed how we navigate digital spaces, along with word processors that made writing and editing documents much easier. This demo was so ahead of its time that many of its concepts feel ordinary today, but they were revolutionary back then. Engelbart's vision not only enhanced personal productivity, but also laid the groundwork for the internet and many modern technologies we rely on today. Can you believe all that innovation happened in one presentation? Check out this giant caterpillar of the emperor moth. The caterpillar of this fascinating creature can grow to an impressive length of about 70 millimeters, which is nearly 3 inches. This lush green caterpillar, with its striking colors and patterns, is not just eye-catching. It has an important role in the ecosystem. It feeds on a variety of leaves, helping to control plant growth and providing nourishment for the adult moths once they metamorphose. The emperor moth, known scientifically as Saturnia pichella, plays a crucial part in its habitat, supporting other wildlife by serving as a food source for birds and other predators during its larval stage. Additionally, once it transforms into a majestic moth, it showcases beautiful large wings, with fascinating eye spots that can deter potential threats. Imagine watching the life cycle of this creature unfold from a tiny egg to a giant moth. It's one of nature's most impressive transformations. Did you know that understanding the caterpillar's habits can also inspire conservation efforts? What if I told you McDonald's didn't invent hamburgers? The truth is, hamburgers trace their roots back to Germany. In the 19th century, German immigrants brought the Hamburg steak, a seasoned beef patty, to the United States. This tasty concept evolved as it crossed the Atlantic, and by the late 1800s, innovative cooks in places like Texas and Connecticut started serving ground beef in a bun, creating the modern hamburger we love today. While McDonald's later skyrocketed the popularity of hamburgers with its fast food model, they were not the originators of this beloved dish. Instead, they took inspiration from the rich history of hamburgers and made it accessible to millions. So next time you enjoy that classic burger, remember it's a delicious blend of cultures and history, not just a McDonald's invention. What if I told you takeaway began in ancient China? In the 10th century, China saw a vibrant takeaway culture that changed how people enjoyed food on the go. Street vendors became the stars of busy streets, offering a mouth-watering variety of meals packed neatly in paper containers. This early food service wasn't just for convenience. It catered primarily to scholars and poets who had a penchant for late-night gatherings filled with discussions and creativity. Imagine these intellectuals, after an evening of sharing ideas and rhymes, grabbing a quick bite of steaming dumplings or fragrant noodles. This early version of fast food allowed them to recharge and keep the conversation flowing without sacrificing time. The combination of delicious flavors and ease made takeaway a beloved choice, paving the way for food culture we recognize today. Isn't it fascinating how something so familiar has such ancient roots? Is it really true that buffets can be endless? All-you-can-eat buffets are a beloved dining option in the U.S., allowing customers to enjoy unlimited servings for a single price. This concept has grown in popularity, becoming a staple for families looking for variety and value. Imagine walking into a restaurant packed with an array of food, from sizzling pizzas to mouth-watering desserts, all available to you. The appeal lies not just in the quantity, but also in the chance to explore different cuisines all under one roof. While buffets are widespread in America, many other countries offer similar experiences, but they often come with different cultural twists. In some places, meal portions are typically smaller, and the buffet setup is less common. So whether you're a fan of hearty pasta dishes or love to sample sushi, the all-you-can-eat buffet is your passport to a feast. What's your favorite buffet dish? What if I told you about fish and trees? The Amazon River showcases an incredible phenomenon where fish swim among trees during the rainy season. As the waters rise, vast forest areas become submerged, creating a unique aquatic habitat filled with life. Species like the piranha and the electric eel navigate through the flooded branches, finding food and shelter in this temporary environment. This fascinating adaptation allows fish to thrive in conditions that may seem unlikely, highlighting the intricate connection between freshwater ecosystems and rainforest habitats. During these floods, the river transforms into a maze of submerged vegetation, where fish not only survive but also take advantage of the rich nutrients washing in from the land. These seasonal changes play a critical role in the overall health of the Amazon, influencing not just the aquatic species, but also the terrestrial wildlife that depends on these water levels for food and movement. The Amazon River is not just a waterway, it's a vibrant tapestry of life that continues to amaze scientists and nature lovers alike. You might be shocked to learn that compassion changed history. During World War I, British soldier Henry Tandy faced a critical moment in 1916. While bravely navigating the battlefield, he came upon a wounded German soldier lying helpless in the mud. Instead of pulling the trigger, Tandy chose to show compassion, opting to spare the soldier's life. It turns out that this soldier was none other than Adolf Hitler, who would later rise to infamy as the dictator of Nazi Germany. Tandy's decision highlights the power of empathy during a time of war, serving as a poignant reminder that actions can have far-reaching consequences. This encounter, steeped in irony, raises questions about fate, the paths we take, and how a single choice can alter the course of history. Imagine if Tandy had shot Hitler. How different might our world be today? Let's uncover the truth about ticker tape synesthesia. This fascinating condition lets some people see subtitles for sounds. Imagine listening to someone speak and translating their voice into colorful, moving text right in your mind. Research from the Paris Brain Institute shows that these mental subtitles can even change color or size based on the emotions of the speaker. For example, if someone is excited, the words might appear in bright colors, while a sad tone might make them dimmer. What's even more interesting is that around a third of those with this unique ability have family members who experience it too, hinting at a possible genetic link. Though it's rare, this phenomenon adds a rich layer to how people interact with the world around them, blending auditory and visual experiences in a wonderfully unusual way. Can you imagine how it would feel to experience everyday conversations like this? Is it really true that black ironwood can't float? This unique type of wood, known scientifically as Krugiodendron ferium, is one of the densest hardwoods in the world, making it a remarkable and sought-after material. Unlike most woods, which readily float in water, black ironwood sinks like a stone due to its incredible density, coming very close to the weight of steel. This impressive characteristic doesn't just make it interesting, it plays a major role in why it's highly prized in crafting both musical instruments and sturdy furniture. Its durability and resistance to wear mean that items made from black ironwood can last for generations, defying the usual wear and tear that other woods undergo. Whether it's in mallets for percussion instruments or elegant pieces of furniture, this heavy wood not only looks stunning, but also delivers excellent performance. So next time you admire a beautifully crafted wooden piece, think about the remarkable black ironwood behind it. Why are women's pockets so much smaller? A recent study revealed a surprising truth. Women's pockets in 80 different pairs of jeans are typically half the size of their male counterparts. This means that while most men's jeans can easily fit a hand or even an iPhone X, only 40% of women's pockets can handle the iPhone, and just a mere 10% can accommodate a full hand. This shortage raises a lot of questions about fashion and functionality. It seems that clothing designers often prioritize style over practicality, leaving women with less space for essential items like wallets or keys. Imagine a world where bags are less necessary because pockets are actually useful. This disparity has sparked conversations about gender equality in fashion and the need for change. Why should practicality be sacrificed for a trend? It's time to rethink our pocket policies in women's clothing. Guess what really drives action scenes for tiny actors? When it comes to Hollywood, size can create unique challenges. Take the case of a particular actor who stands at just 2 feet 7 inches tall. This extraordinary height means that traditional stunt doubles aren't an option, as they simply can't match his size. As a result, every action scene featuring him requires detailed choreography to ensure safety and realism. There's a dedicated team that meticulously plans his moves, considering every risk factor and physical limitation. For instance, when filming fast-paced chase scenes or thrilling fights, the crew must think outside the box, designing stunts that are both spectacular and safe for someone of his stature. This commitment to creativity and safety showcases the remarkable dedication of filmmakers who strive to tell compelling stories, no matter the size of the star involved. Is it really true about Switzerland's unusual soundproofing law? This law might sound odd, but it primarily affects older buildings that struggle with noise control. Many modern apartments, designed with better insulation, are often exempt from these regulations. This highlights how much value Swiss culture places on harmony and order within communities. In densely populated areas, the government aims to balance public health, hygiene, and individuals' freedoms, leading to ongoing debates about how best to manage noise. Some people appreciate the quiet environment fostered by these laws, while others feel restricted in enjoying their homes fully. Imagine living in a place where excessive noise isn't just a nuisance, but a matter of law. This unique approach reflects Switzerland's commitment to creating a peaceful living environment, showing how cultural values can shape society. So next time you think about noise levels in your neighborhood, remember that in Switzerland, they take sound seriously. Surprisingly, it's a fact that water can burn. In 2010, a shocking incident unfolded during the cleanup of a massive oil spill in China. Firefighters faced a challenging situation as they attempted to control the hazardous spill. Unfortunately, while using water to douse the flames, they accidentally ignited the highly flammable oil, creating a surreal scene where the water appeared to be ablaze. This bizarre event arose because the oil slick on the surface caught fire, and the flames were fueled by the oil beneath. The firefighters, caught off guard, must have felt like they were in a science fiction movie, with water seeming to defy its usual nature as a fire extinguisher. This incident highlights the dangers of oil spills and how they can turn even the most fundamental elements, like water, into unexpected hazards. Have you ever thought about the wild consequences of something as simple as an oil spill? Is it really true that whales can sleep while swimming? Yes, it's astonishing but completely true. Unlike us, whales don't have the luxury of lying down to catch some Z's. Instead, they have adapted a fascinating technique that allows them to rest while gliding through the ocean. These magnificent creatures go into a light sleep mode, where only one hemisphere of their brain shuts down while the other remains alert. This unique ability means they can keep swimming slowly, surface for air, and even watch out for predators. Depending on the species, whales can sleep for short periods, sometimes just a few minutes at a time. This clever method of resting is vital for their survival in the wild, ensuring they don't become easy targets while they recharge. Imagine drifting through the clear blue waters, half of your brain asleep, but still moving gracefully and breathing. The wonders of the animal kingdom never cease to amaze, don't you think? Hard to believe, but glass bottles changed everything. The invention of the modern glass bottle machine in 1903 was a game changer for the packaging industry. Before this innovation, creating glass bottles was a slow and labor-intensive process. This new machine automated the production, making it possible to produce thousands of bottles in a fraction of the time. Imagine being able to grab your favorite soda or beer in a sturdy glass bottle that was made just for you. The efficiency of this machine not only lowered costs for manufacturers, but also made glass a popular choice for packaging various products. It offered a safer, reusable, and recyclable option compared to other materials. Today, we often take these bottles for granted, but it's important to remember how they transformed the way we package, protect, and enjoy our beverages. What other inventions have shaped our everyday lives? Hard to believe, but solar cars can really race. The Tokai Challenger is a groundbreaking solar car that showcases the incredible potential of clean energy. Developed through a collaboration between Tokai University and several top automotive companies in Japan, this innovative vehicle is designed to harness the sun's power efficiently. With its sleek design and advanced technology, the Tokai Challenger can reach an impressive average speed of 62 miles per hour, all powered by solar energy. This speed not only demonstrates the capabilities of renewable energy, but also paves the way for future vehicles that could change how we think about transportation. As climate change continues to challenge our planet, innovations like the Tokai Challenger prove that we can create sustainable alternatives. Imagine a world where solar cars are common on our roads. What a difference that would make for air quality and our dependence on fossil fuels. What if I told you bayonets were for cooking? During the American Revolution, many soldiers discovered that their bayonets, which are knife-like weapons attached to the ends of rifles, were handy in the kitchen. Instead of only using them in combat, soldiers often relied on these tools to prepare meals in the field. This culinary use of bayonets showcased the resourcefulness of the troops, as they had to make the best of limited supplies. Interestingly, after some training, the American Army showed remarkable strategy skills by winning a battle without firing a single shot. This victory highlighted not just their combat abilities, but also their clever tactics and teamwork. With innovative approaches like this, the American soldiers turned the tide in several key conflicts, showcasing how creativity and preparation can lead to surprising success in unexpected situations. Believe it or not, your skin is enormous. While we often think of organs like the heart or lungs, the skin actually takes the crown as the largest organ in the human body. Covering an average of 18 square feet and weighing around 8 to 10 pounds, it serves many vital roles. Not only does skin protect our internal organs from the outside world, but it also helps regulate body temperature and allows us to feel sensations like touch, heat, and pain. Skin is made up of 3 primary layers: the epidermis, the dermis, and the hypodermis. Each layer plays an important role in keeping our bodies safe and healthy. For instance, the epidermis acts as a barrier against germs and pollutants, while the dermis contains blood vessels, hair follicles, and sweat glands. Plus, skin is constantly renewing itself. Our bodies shed millions of skin cells every day. So next time you think about your health, remember to give some credit to your amazing skin. How many fascinating functions can you think of that this large organ performs? Can you imagine that owls once represented Jews? This curious depiction comes from ancient Roman carvings, where Jews were strikingly portrayed as owls, often shown surrounded by flocks of doves or sparrows. These images offer a fascinating glimpse into how different groups viewed each other in a time of religious tension and cultural blending. Owls, generally seen as symbols of wisdom, took on a unique meaning here, contrasting sharply with the flocks of doves, often seen as symbols of peace and purity. This artistic choice highlighted the tension between the ancient Jewish community and the burgeoning Christian population, which held markedly different beliefs. While the doves and sparrows represented the dominant culture, the solitary owl symbolized the distinctiveness of the Jewish faith. Such carvings remind us of the complex narratives woven through history, reflecting both conflict and coexistence in ancient times. Here's the joyful meaning behind the word Noel. The term Noel comes from the French phrase "la bonne nouvelle," which translates to the good news. This phrase refers to the announcement of Christ's birth, marking a time filled with joy and celebration. Its origins can be traced back to the Latin word natalis, meaning birth, which further emphasizes its connection to the nativity story. Over the years, Noel has transformed into a cherished holiday greeting and a popular theme in carols reflecting feelings of peace and goodwill. Nowadays, you'll find Noel sprucing up festive songs, cards, and Christmas decorations, reminding us of the spiritual and cultural importance of Christmas. It's a season celebrating hope and renewal as we come together to share love and joy with our families and communities. So next time you hear Noel, think about the beautiful story and spirit it represents. Believe it or not, roses flew in space. In 1998, a beautiful rose made a thrilling journey aboard the Discovery space shuttle. NASA wanted to see if the harsh conditions of space would change the flower's scents, which are usually produced by its cells interacting with the environment. Scientists hoped that by studying how the rose survived and adapted in zero gravity, they might discover new scents that could be turned into unique perfumes. After returning to Earth, the rose didn't just bring back memories of adventure, it also contributed to the world of fragrance. The data collected from this space experiment helped create a brand new perfume, offering a scent that was out of this world, literally. Imagine taking a whiff of a perfume that has cosmic connections. It's like carrying a piece of space history with you. This fascinating blend of science and art showcases how exploration can lead to surprising discoveries. So next time you smell a lovely fragrance, remember that it might have cosmic roots. What happened when camels roamed the Texas desert? In the 19th century, the U.S. government thought camels could be perfect for transporting troops in the tough terrain of Texas. They experimented with using these unique animals as part of a military initiative, but the camel project didn't pan out as hoped. Instead of meeting their expectations, officials decided to release the camels into the wild. These majestic creatures didn't just disappear into the desert. By 1856, they became the unexpected stars of a new entertainment trend in San Antonio. Camel fights. People flocked to see these unusual spectacles, which sparked both excitement and outrage in the community. Though camel fights may sound strange to us today, they highlight a fascinating time in American history when unconventional ideas were explored. Imagine a bustling crowd cheering on camels instead of more traditional sports. This quirky chapter reminds us how history can take surprising twists, even with the best intentions. Can you picture how different the Texas landscape looked back then? Here's a wild fact about wildlife habitats. Did you know that countless species of wildlife call different regions of our planet home? From the snowy Arctic filled with polar bears to the dense rainforest teeming with colorful frogs, every ecosystem plays a crucial role in supporting various forms of life. For instance, the African savanna is famous for its towering giraffes and mighty elephants, while coral reefs beneath the ocean waves showcase a vibrant underwater world with fish of all shapes and sizes. Each environment provides unique resources and challenges, influencing how species adapt and thrive. Sadly, many habitats face threats from climate change, pollution, and deforestation, putting the survival of these incredible animals at risk. By understanding the diversity and importance of wildlife habitats, we can work to protect them for future generations. How can you contribute to preserving these amazing ecosystems? Here's a wild fact about camels you won't believe. These incredible animals are perfectly designed for life in the desert, showcasing amazing adaptations that help them thrive in harsh conditions. One striking feature is their three palps, which serve to shield their eyes from the relentless sand. Two of these palps are tough, acting like protective shades that block out tiny stinging sand particles. The third palp is a transparent membrane, allowing camels to maintain clear vision even when sandstorms rage around them. This unique combination is vital for navigating the tricky desert landscape, where visibility can be severely impaired. Camels are not just survival experts. They also need these adaptations to find food and water in a place where both are scarce. So next time you think about camels, remember that those amazing palps are just one of the ways they conquer the extremes of their environment. Surprisingly, uranium glass holds a hidden secret. This vintage glassware, often seen in charming bowls and cups, emits low levels of radioactivity. First produced in the 1830s, uranium glass was popular for its vibrant green or yellow color, making it a stylish choice for many households. While it may look like any other decorative item, the uranium adds a fascinating twist to its history and scientific significance. Families often pass down heirlooms without knowing that they contain this unique material. Despite the radioactivity, the levels are quite low and considered safe for everyday use. This intriguing fact sparks curiosity about the past and the materials people once used. Now, when you spot these beautiful pieces in thrift shops or at grandma's house, you'll appreciate them not just for their aesthetic appeal, but also for their surprising story as part of our scientific heritage. Ever thought about the secrets your family heirlooms might hold? Did you know sound travels faster in water? It's a fascinating fact that might surprise you. Sound waves move through water at about 1,500 meters per second, which is roughly 4 times faster than their speed in air. This happens because water molecules are much closer together than air molecules, allowing sound waves to travel more easily. Imagine a fish underwater. It doesn't have to wait long to hear a distant noise compared to what we experience above the surface. This property of sound is crucial not just for marine life, but also for humans. Sonar technology, which uses sound to detect objects underwater, relies on this speedy transmission. Submarines, for instance, use sonar to communicate and navigate, taking advantage of the rapid travel of sound waves in the ocean. So the next time you're by the beach or swimming in a pool, remember that what you hear underwater can reach you much faster than in the air. Isn't it incredible how our environment affects the simplest things like sound? Did you know that 12% of the world is affected? This surprising statistic refers to the visual impact of pollution in China, a country grappling with severe air quality issues. Despite its rapid economic growth, which has significantly improved living standards, many citizens face health risks due to subpar air. The gray, hazy skies serve as a daily reminder of the pollution problems stemming from industrial emissions and vehicle exhausts. In cities like Beijing, the air can feel thick and oppressive, prompting residents to wear masks and rely on air purifiers at home. This visual impact not only influences health, but also shapes public perception and behaviors. Many people are now advocating for greener energy solutions and stricter regulations on emissions to combat this dire situation. The effects are not just local, they resonate globally, affecting climate change and sparking discussions about pollution control everywhere. How can we collectively tackle this issue? What if I told you Dubai has indoor skiing? Ski Dubai, located in the Mall of the Emirates, is one of the world's largest indoor ski resorts, where winter fun thrives despite the desert heat. This incredible facility boasts 22,500 square meters of skiable terrain, complete with real snow, slopes for all skill levels, and even a chairlift. Visitors can enjoy activities like snowboarding, tobogganing, and even meeting penguins. Imagine stepping out of the sweltering UAE sun and into a winter wonderland, complete with snowmen and ice castles. Opened in 2005, Ski Dubai showcases architectural ingenuity, bringing the thrill of winter sports to a region known for its scorching temperatures. This unique experience attracts tourists and locals alike, proving that you can ski in the desert. Ready to enjoy a snowy adventure in the heart of the UAE? Most people don't know this, but college costs skyrocketed. In the late 1970s, college students often only needed a summer job to cover their tuition fees. Imagine spending a few months working at a local diner or retail store to fully pay for 1 year of education. Fast forward to today, and things have dramatically changed. With tuition rates climbing higher than ever, many students find themselves juggling multiple part-time jobs just to make ends meet. The rising costs of education reflect not just inflation, but also shifts in funding and financial aid options. As education becomes more crucial for career success, the burden on students increases, leading many to graduate with significant debt. It raises the question, what can be done to make college more affordable for future generations? Finding solutions to this financial strain is essential for ensuring that education remains accessible to all. Surprisingly, tin plays a crucial role in our lives. This versatile post-transition metal, with the atomic number 50, is so much more than a mere element on the periodic table. Tin is a key player in creating alloys, contributing to the strength and durability of materials like bronze and solder. One of its standout features is its low melting point, which allows it to easily coat other metals, acting as a protective layer against corrosion. This characteristic is invaluable across various industries, especially in electronics, where tin is pivotal in the production of semiconductors. Could you imagine a world without the sleek gadgets we have today? Furthermore, tin's historical significance cannot be overlooked. Ancient civilizations relied on it to revolutionize the production of tools and weapons, making it a critical component in their advancements. From protecting metal structures to enabling technology, tin's unique properties have shaped our daily lives in ways we often take for granted. What other materials have changed our world so profoundly? What if I told you Muhammad Ali changed boxing forever? Muhammad Ali, born Cassius Clay, didn't just become a champion in the ring, he transformed the sport itself. After his conversion to Islam, he adopted the name Muhammad Ali, meaning the praised one, which reflected his deep personal beliefs. His fighting style was revolutionary, combining speed and agility with powerful punches, which amazed fans and opponents alike. But Ali's impact went far beyond boxing. He used his platform to speak out against social injustice and war, famously refusing to be drafted into the Vietnam War due to his religious beliefs. This bold stance led to significant consequences, including being stripped of his title and facing prison time. Despite these challenges, he remained a symbol of resilience and the fight for civil rights, inspiring countless individuals around the world. Ali's legacy continues to influence social movements and encourages people to stand up for their beliefs. Guess what really drives the moon's distance from Earth? The moon orbits our planet at an incredible average distance of about 400,000 kilometers, or roughly 250,000 miles. To put that into perspective, all the planets in our solar system could comfortably fit within that vast space, with plenty of room left over. It's amazing to think that when we look up at the moon, it seems so close, yet it's actually millions of kilometers away. Even more fascinating is the fact that light from the moon takes just over 1 second to travel that distance to reach us. This swift journey highlights how fast light moves, allowing us to see the moon's glow almost instantly. So every time you gaze at that bright celestial body hanging in the night sky, remember how far away it really is and how, despite that distance, it still lights up our world. Surprised by cruise ship morgues? Cruise ships are designed for adventure and relaxation, but they also come equipped with morgues that can hold up to 10 bodies. This important feature ensures that passengers who pass away at sea are treated with dignity and respect. Imagine traveling to breathtaking destinations while knowing that the ship is prepared for any unexpected emergencies. The staff on board undergoes specialized training to handle such sensitive situations. When a passenger dies, clarity and compassion guide crew members as they follow legal procedures. Transporting the deceased back on land is done with careful attention, ensuring their families can hold necessary memorial services on shore. Although it is unfortunate, deaths can occur due to natural causes or health complications during long voyages. Cruise lines take these measures very seriously, prioritizing the well-being of all passengers aboard. This aspect of cruise ship operations highlights the complexity of maritime safety and care at sea, raising questions about how often such events truly happen. Surprisingly, chameleons excel in climbing trees. These fascinating creatures have a unique foot structure called zygodactyl feet, which is specifically designed for gripping branches. This means that each foot has 2 toes pointing forward and 2 pointing backward, giving them a powerful grip on the bark and twigs they navigate. Imagine having toes that can cling to a branch from multiple angles. This gripping ability is crucial for their lifestyle, as chameleons live mostly in trees, where they need to move safely and stealthily. Their remarkable feet, combined with their ability to change color, help them blend into their surroundings while they hunt for insects or hide from predators. So the next time you see a chameleon, take a moment to appreciate not just their vibrant colors, but also their incredible climbing skills. How do you think these adaptations help them survive in the wild? Here's a wild fact about the Leeuwarden Bridge. This incredible structure in the Netherlands showcases a design that's not just functional, but also fascinating. Unlike traditional drawbridges that swing open or lift at an angle, the Leeuwarden Bridge elevates straight up using a high-tech robotic arm. This unique feature significantly reduces wait times for both vehicles and ships, meaning smoother travels for everyone. When a vessel approaches, the bridge's system quickly assesses the situation and raises itself, allowing ships to pass underneath without the hassle of lengthy openings. Engineers have developed this innovative solution to enhance transportation efficiency while maintaining safety. The Leeuwarden is a prime example of how creativity and engineering can lead to modern marvels. Have you ever seen a bridge that lifts straight up? Have you ever wondered about India's 6 unique seasons? While many countries stick to the traditional 4 seasons, India recognizes an additional 2. Besides the usual summer, fall, winter, and spring, the country experiences a pre-monsoon season from March to May and a post-monsoon season from October to December. Each of these 6 seasons comes with its own climate changes and cultural significance. The pre-monsoon period is marked by rising temperatures and occasional thunderstorms, preparing the land for the much-awaited rains. Once the monsoons hit, the post-monsoon season sweeps in, bringing cool breezes and lush green landscapes. This seasonal variety impacts agriculture, festivals, and daily life in fascinating ways, making India's climate diverse and dynamic. So next time you think of seasons, remember that India offers a rich tapestry that goes beyond the standard 4. How do these differences shape the culture and lives of its people? This might surprise you. Coffee and cotton candy? In Singapore, coffee lovers are in for a treat with a unique twist on their favorite beverage. Picture this. As you sip your hot coffee, a fluffy mound of cotton candy is perched right on top, and the magic begins when hot steam rises and slowly melts the cotton candy away. This delightful dessert meets drink moment not only looks incredible, but also adds a sweet touch to your coffee. As the sugar melts, it dissolves into the rich flavor of the brew, creating a blend that's both visually stunning and deliciously unique. This trendy experience has become a favorite among both locals and tourists who love to share snapshots of this sweet spectacle on social media. So next time you find yourself in Singapore, don't miss out on this whimsical coffee adventure that turns an ordinary drink into a delightful show. Guess what really drives the legendary Colossus of Rhodes? This monumental statue towers around 105 feet tall, making it one of the tallest statues of the ancient world. Built to honor the sun god Helios, the Colossus took about 18 years to complete, but local legends say it was constructed remarkably quickly for its size. Imagine skilled artisans and laborers working tirelessly, using bronze and stone to create a figure that would not only represent their devotion, but also symbolize the strength of their city. Standing proudly at the entrance of Rhodes's harbor, it greeted sailors and visitors, showcasing the incredible craftsmanship of the time. Sadly, the Colossus was toppled by an earthquake just 56 years after its completion, but it remains an enduring symbol of ambition and artistry. Today, many people marvel at how such a massive statue could be built with the tools and technology available in ancient times, sparking curiosity about the techniques used by these talented craftsmen. How does the legacy of the Colossus inspire modern engineering and art today? Is it really true that mirrors make up a building? The Moriah Concert Hall in Alula, Saudi Arabia, is indeed the world's largest mirror-covered structure, boasting an impressive facade that spans 9,240 square meters of reflective glass. This stunning architectural feat earned its spot in the Guinness Book of Records in January 2020, and it still holds that title 3 years later. The name Moriah translates to mirrors in Arabic, perfectly showcasing the building's breathtaking design nestled in the desert landscape. Imagine a shimmering giant reflecting the sun and surrounding scenery. It's an unforgettable sight. The concert hall serves not only as a stunning venue for performances, but also as an architectural landmark. Its mirror exterior is designed to blend harmoniously with the desert surroundings, creating a visual spectacle that captures the essence of modern design alongside ancient beauty. Whether hosting concerts or simply mesmerizing visitors, the Moriah Concert Hall stands out as a symbol of innovation and artistic vision in Saudi Arabia. What do you think of a building made entirely of mirrors? Is it really true that Billy Ridgway meets a demon? In The Weirdness, author Jeremy Bushnell introduces us to Billy Ridgway, a struggling writer who finds himself in an uproarious predicament after making a deal with a demon. This fun and chaotic adventure unfolds with Billy encountering witches, experiencing wild time travel escapades, and navigating the unpredictable world of dark comedy. Bushnell's witty prose brings the quirky characters and unusual situations to life, ensuring readers are constantly entertained. As Billy juggles his new reality, he learns that every choice can lead to unexpected consequences, making the story both hilarious and thought-provoking. Fans of dark comedy will appreciate how Bushnell blends humor with fantasy in a way that feels fresh and engaging. If you enjoy a narrative where the absurd meets the profound, this novel might just be the perfect read for you. Dive into the clever twists and turns that only a deal with a demon can inspire. Believe it or not, Justin Bieber started on YouTube. At just 13 years old, this pop sensation was discovered by talent manager Scooter Braun while he was posting videos on the platform. Young fans around the world were captivated by his voice, leading to a record deal that changed his life forever. In 2009, he dropped his debut single, One Time, and his first album, My World. These releases quickly made him a household name, and his catchy tunes quickly made their way into playlists everywhere. But it didn't stop there. Bieber is known for constantly evolving his music style, blending genres like R&B, pop, and electronic, which keeps his fan base excited and engaged. Over the years, he has released numerous hits, collaborated with other big names, and even won several prestigious awards. His ability to adapt artistically ensures that he stays relevant in the ever-changing music industry. So how did a teenager with a simple YouTube account become an icon? It's a fascinating journey of talent, opportunity, and growth. Why exactly does technology fascinate us so much? The technology landscape has evolved significantly since those early days, transitioning from large wire-filled rooms to the sleek and compact devices that are commonplace today. Just think about it. Computers used to fill entire rooms, humming away with thousands of wires connecting bulky components. Fast forward to today, and we hold powerful smartphones in our pockets that can perform billions of calculations per second. This remarkable transformation showcases decades of innovation and creativity, particularly in areas like microprocessors, which have shrunk exponentially in size while boosting performance. With the rise of the internet and mobile technology, our everyday lives have been completely transformed. We can connect with others across the globe, access endless information, and harness the power of technology to improve health, education, and entertainment. What will be the next breakthrough that captivates our imaginations? Venus has winds that rival a hurricane. The atmosphere of Venus is among the thickest in the solar system, creating a unique weather phenomenon. With surface pressure about 90 times that of Earth, it feels like being a kilometer underwater. This incredible pressure is partly what fuels the intense winds. Even what might seem like a light breeze on the hostile surface can pack a punch, carrying energy comparable to a Category 5 hurricane here on Earth. Scientists have found that these winds can sweep across the landscape with tremendous force, reshaping the planet's surface over time. The dense clouds of sulfuric acid and thick carbon dioxide create a kind of brutal blanket, trapping heat and making Venus the hottest planet, even hotter than Mercury. Studying these winds not only helps us understand Venus better, but also gives insights into atmospheric dynamics that could inform our understanding of Earth's climate. You might be shocked to learn that candles ignite fires. Each year, candles cause over 15,000 house fires in the United States, often because they are left unattended or placed near flammable materials. It might seem surprising that such a simple, everyday item could lead to such dangerous situations. In fact, these incidents are responsible for about 4% of all residential fires, highlighting the potential hazards of using candles. Many people love the warm glow and pleasant scents candles provide, but safety is essential. Always remember to keep candles on stable surfaces, away from anything that could catch fire, and never leave them burning when you leave a room. By taking simple precautions, we can enjoy the cozy atmosphere candles create while keeping our homes safe. So next time you light a candle, will you take these tips to heart? Did you know these guitar legends started in the Yardbirds? The Yardbirds was a groundbreaking British rock band that launched the careers of three legendary guitarists, Eric Clapton, Jimmy Page, and Jeff Beck. Formed in 1963, the band was known for its innovative sound, blending blues and rock, and it became a breeding ground for musical talent. Eric Clapton, often celebrated for his soulful playing, was the band's first lead guitarist and played a key role in shaping their early music. When Clapton left, Jimmy Page took over, bringing in his unique style that later influenced the creation of Led Zeppelin. Not to be forgotten, Jeff Beck joined in 1965, showcasing his extraordinary skills and creativity. Each of these artists not only defined the Yardbirds but also significantly impacted rock music as a whole, leading the way for future generations of musicians. Their time in the band was a whirlwind of creativity and experimentation that changed music forever. How did their journeys from the Yardbirds shape the sound of rock today? Guess what really drives banana's clever name? The Latin name for banana is Musa sapientum, which interestingly translates to fruit of the wise man. This unique label hints at the historical significance of bananas across various cultures. Ancient scholars, philosophers, and even common folks viewed this fruit not just as a tasty treat, but as a source of nourishment and knowledge. Bananas are rich in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, making them a smart choice for a healthy diet. Notably, they contain potassium, which helps maintain healthy blood pressure and heart function. The playful name might suggest that eating bananas could make you clever, but it's more about their rich history as a fuel for thought and energy for the mind. So next time you enjoy a banana, think about the wisdom packed in that bright yellow peel. Doesn't it make you feel just a bit smarter? Is it really true that astronauts grow veggies in space? On the Chinese space station Tiangong, astronauts have achieved a remarkable feat. They've successfully grown and harvested vegetables like lettuce, cherry tomatoes, and green onions. This incredible process uses a soil-free method known as hydroponics, where plants thrive in a nutrient-rich water solution instead of traditional soil. This innovation not only provides fresh food for astronauts, but also opens up exciting possibilities for sustainable living in space. Imagine enjoying a crisp salad or a juicy cherry tomato while floating in orbit. Growing food in space is vital for long-term missions, especially as humanity looks toward exploring Mars and beyond. By mastering hydroponics, Scientists are not only enhancing the well-being of astronauts, but also paving the way for future space colonization. As these efforts continue, who knows? We might see home gardens and space stations in the not-so-distant future. Did you know Philadelphia cream cheese has a twist? It might surprise you to learn that this creamy delight was actually invented in New York, not Philadelphia. The name comes from Philadelphia's reputation for making high-quality cheese, which inspired the original creator to give it that iconic label. In a fun twist, if you're in Mexico, you might see this cheese referred to as Queso Philadelphia. This showcases how cultural influences can shape food identities across borders. Cream cheese has become beloved around the world for its rich, smooth texture, making it a favorite for spreading on bagels, mixing into recipes, or even topping desserts. Whether you enjoy it plain, flavored, or as part of a dish, Philadelphia cream cheese carries a bit of a storied past that connects two distant cities and showcases the delightful surprises in our favorite foods. You might be shocked to learn that Twain's signature was found. After decades of searching, a signature belonging to the famous author Samuel Clemens, better known as Mark Twain, was uncovered in a Missouri cave. This fascinating cave stretches 3 miles long and is known for inspiring some of Twain's best-loved stories, including the wild adventures of Tom Sawyer. The discovery of Twain's signature, dating back to his younger years, provides a thrilling glimpse into the life of one of America's greatest writers. Imagine tracing the paths that inspired tales of riverboat journeys and mischievous boys. Literature enthusiasts are buzzing with excitement over this find, as it not only connects them to Twain's legacy, but also sheds light on his early experiences. Who knew that a simple signature could reignite interest in such a timeless character? What if I told you about true bravery in Vietnam? Master Sergeant Roy Benavides is a remarkable figure, celebrated for his extraordinary courage during the Vietnam War. He earned the prestigious Medal of Honor after displaying unbelievable heroism while facing intense enemy fire. Amidst the chaos, Benavides sustained 37 major wounds, yet kept pressing forward. His selfless mission was to rescue 12 fellow soldiers who were trapped and under heavy attack. With bullets flying around him, he made multiple trips into the line of fire, dragging injured comrades to safety despite his own severe injuries. His unyielding spirit and quick thinking saved lives that day, showcasing the incredible strength of the human will. Benavides wasn't just a soldier, he was a beacon of hope in a brutal conflict, proving that ordinary people can achieve extraordinary feats. His story inspires bravery and resilience even today. Are you inspired by heroes like him? Hard to believe, but your phone needs cleaning. If your cell phone is making strange sounds, it's a telltale sign that the speakers might be dirty. Over time, dust and debris can build up in the speaker grills, affecting the audio quality and your listening experience. The good news is that cleaning them is a simple maintenance task that anyone can do. Start by turning off your phone to avoid accidents. Then, use a soft bristled brush or a can of compressed air to gently remove any grime nestled in the speaker openings. Avoid using liquids as they can cause further damage. Once you've cleaned the speakers, turn your phone back on and test the sound. You might be amazed at how much clearer your audio becomes. Regular cleaning can keep your phone sounding great and prevent long-term issues. So when was the last time you gave your phone a little TLC? Turns out the truth is that your stomach is a powerhouse. Your stomach is not just a storage space for food, it's an incredible organ that helps break down what you eat using strong acids, especially hydrochloric acid. This acid is so potent that it can corrode metal. To keep from eating itself alive, the stomach lining has a clever trick. It regenerates every 3 to 4 days. This quick turnover is super important. When you munch on a burger or slurp up spaghetti, those acids get busy and start digesting the food, but they can also harm the stomach if it weren't constantly renewing itself. Imagine having to rebuild your house every few days to keep it from falling apart. Thanks to this amazing ability, your stomach stays safe while efficiently doing its job. So next time you enjoy a meal, remember how hard your stomach is working to keep you healthy. You might be shocked to learn about Beeple's NFT. In March 2021, Beeple's stunning digital artwork titled "Every Day's the First 5,000 Days" made headlines when it sold for a jaw-dropping $69.3 million at Christie's auction house. This extravagant price set a new record for the most expensive non-fungible token, NFT, ever sold. What makes this piece so special? It's essentially a digital collage made up of 5,000 individual images, each representing a day of Beeple's artistic journey over more than 13 years. This sale didn't just highlight the value of digital art, it also demonstrated a cultural shift towards embracing blockchain technology in creative fields. With the growing interest in NFTs, many artists are now exploring this digital frontier, questioning the future of art ownership and distribution. Will this NFT revolution change how we appreciate art? The excitement surrounding this sale suggests it just might. Believe it or not, Greece paid people to retire early. In an unusual move, Greece offered financial incentives for individuals to leave their jobs in their 30s, especially in hazardous occupations like hairdressing. The government aimed to protect workers from dangerous conditions, but this policy led to significant economic issues. While it intended to support employees, the combination of early retirements and tax evasion created a shaky financial situation. Many people who benefited from these incentives didn't always contribute fairly to the tax system, leading to a loss of revenue for the government. Moreover, with fewer workers contributing to the economy, Greece faced challenges in sustaining its public services and benefits. The early retirement trend highlights the delicate balance between protecting workers and maintaining economic stability. How did such an ambitious policy impact the lives of everyday Greeks? Did you know that your body position affects memory recall? Research shows that how you stand or move can actually help you remember things better. For instance, if you're trying to recall an event where you were waving your hands, standing and waving can boost your memory of that moment. This happens because your brain makes connections between physical movements and memories. When you mimic actions related to the memories you want to retrieve, your mind is more likely to bring those memories back to the surface. It's a fascinating case of the mind and body working together. So next time you're struggling to remember something, consider using your body in a way that relates to the memory you're trying to access. You might find that it really helps. Why not give it a try the next time you need to remember something important?